This is the intro
to the Love Drunk for Damage show.
Yeah.
Hi Sparkles, welcome back to my channel, Love Drunk for Diamonds. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing okay. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you came back, welcome back. So, today I'm stitching a little bit on Bleu Bay. This beautiful design. And I'm stitching on this part. Let me show you. Today we're stitching another part. I'm stitching on this part over here. This part. On this. I have to see where I am in the camera. Here on this little part. On page 5. So yes. I was thinking, let me record this video. I must say it's really late. I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But now the house is quiet. Sunshine is sleeping. Only my son is awake, my 13-year-old. So it's not really that quiet, but it's good enough for me to record. This thread is a little bit short, so I hope that I can do this little section over here. So how was your day? My day was a little bit hectic. I was doing this paper for Mr. Taxman. That is my son that came in. Hoi. Wat er is dat? So yes, I was doing this paper for papers for Mr. Taxman. That is not fun. I don't like to do that. Actually, my accountant is doing all these things, but you have to search for the right papers and those kind of stuff. And with a small child in the house, you get distracted, right? So the progress of doing that is not going that fast. So yes, I almost spent my whole day doing that. And then I went and made some dinner. I was talking to a friend. Can you guys imagine? This friend was telling me she went to the grocery shop. Okay, very cute, very nice. We have to do some groceries. This thread is really short. I hope I can make it. So, and this friend always have crazy things happening. So she told me that she went to the grocery shop and she forgot her bike there because she's going on the bike. Now I'm thinking, how can you forget your bike at the grocery shop? There's a little thing here. I'm going to try to push it down because I don't want to pull it, because I don't know what's going to happen if I pull it. So just push it down like so. Beautiful. 3 more stitches here. So yes, so she went grocery shopping and then she came home. No, while she was walking, but she was already halfway with all her groceries, and she realized that she didn't have her bike. The bike was still at the shop. I was laughing because now she must go back to pick up the bike, but she went to her house first because she was almost at home. And she had these big grocery bags. So she went to put her groceries at home and went back for the bike. I was thinking that is so funny. That was so funny. She always have this crazy stuff. I also remember one day my son went to Belgium and he parked, but he didn't know later where he parked. And now he have this app on his phone that when he park his car somewhere and he didn't remember, because sometimes you parking somewhere, sometimes you park your car, you go somewhere and you park your car and you not familiar in that town or something like that, right? So you cannot find this parking lot. I think it's so funny. Yes. But I must laugh because this friend is getting nervous. And the way she's telling it, it was a whole drama. Yes. Yes, when I was stitching, I didn't realize that this was a person and this is also a person with a hat. So funny. Yes, very beautiful. Okay, where was I actually? I don't remember. Oh, here. Yeah, so I didn't really have nothing strange happening. Only my friend. Doing normal additional stuff. Let me park this at another place because otherwise I'm going to forget. I'm a little bit out of screen now. Okay, I parked that thread somewhere else. Now I'm going to do this part over here. Bleu Bay is 11 counts, but I'm stitching it with 4 threads. Because it's a KS brand, and this KS brand you can stitch the 11 count with 4 strands, then you have more cover. I must say I'm also stitching sideways now, because otherwise I have to reach my arms out very far. So yes. So I have to make sure that these stitches keep going the same way. So yes, bit by bit, I'm getting more progress on Bleu Bay. Yes, I also have a beautiful unboxing coming up. It's a big unboxing. From WIP cross stitch. Yes. I forgot that I ordered this cross stitch from WIP cross stitch. When the package came, I was thinking, what is this? And actually I didn't fully forgot, but I didn't remember from which company I ordered, because I have another order also on the way. Actually 2 more. So yeah, I have that coming up. And I almost ordered the same cross stitch twice. Yes, but you will hear all about it in the video. Yes, so there's not much happening here in this household. The normal things, working, cleaning, cooking. So I have also a subscriber that also have Bleu Bay. Melanie, did you start your Bleu Bay already? So yeah. If you have your Bleu Bay or if you don't have Bleu Bay, take your masterpiece and stitch with me, right? We stitch together. Okay, I'm doing this pin stitch. Let me see if there is another place to park this one. Actually, it's really short thread, so yeah, so my thread was too short to park anywhere, so I put it back on this floss card, and wonder by wonder, I lost my needle also. It must be somewhere here on the fabric, but I'm going to take another one. I have some needles here on this needle minder. I always do that. Just dropping the needle somewhere. It's not good. And it's not safe. Can you guys imagine I found a needle in my bed? I was stitching and I lost this needle. And then I was finished stitching, searching for the needle. I could not find the needle, so I was thinking, okay, maybe I put it back in this needle case. So went to the shower, went to work, came back in the morning, and when I came back, I saw the needle in my bed. I was so happy that I found it on time. Now me laying in the bed, something poking me. It's the needle. Yes. I must be more careful with these needles. want to come up here because I don't have the space. I'm going to rip all this thread. Sometimes you can feel it, right? Yeah, so I was thinking one of these days I want to do my hair. I have this hairdresser and she's coming at my house to do hair, to do my hair, my daughter's hair. I have her now for 2 years or 3 years already because the years are going so fast. But she's doing hair very beautiful, very nice. So we only have to pay her to do the hair and the travel costs. Do I say it right? So the cost that she have to make to take the metro and to come here. We have to pay her. Oh, and she can talk. But it's fun with her. Yes, because if you are a hairdresser and you do a lot of people's hair, so you do hear and know a lot of things, right? So yeah. But it's fun when she's here. Now I need to park this somewhere else too. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me take my scissor. I got this off. I cannot find a place right away to park this. So let me put this little thread back. Because I can do a few more stitches with it. I don't want to spoil it. It's not so long no more, like this. Let me show you guys. It's like this. So I can do a few more stitches, right? So I'm not going to throw it away. Let me see which number it was. Okay, 92. I'm a little bit out of camera. I'm out of the camera, but I'm still here. Okay. Let's do this color. It's like a orange, yellow, orange color. Let me thread my needle. Okay, let's go. I don't know yet what kind of model I want to do with my hair. It's like braids, putting braids in my hair. That will be easy to go to work. Yes. So I want to do that. And she wanted to come last week because I bought my braids a long time ago already. And she wanted to come, was it last week? I told her, no, I don't have time. Because if she comes to do my hair, I'm going to make sure that that evening and the next day I'm free from work. So I must be free on the day that she's coming to do my hair and the next day. Yes. Because most of the time when she comes to do my hair, she also do my daughter's hair. But my daughter already did her hair. So she have already her hair done. And I didn't want her to do my hair that day. So I told her, no, I'm not prepared. I don't want to do my hair. So she told me, oh, then I come next week and on this day. I told her, no, I have to work. I will let you know when I'm ready. She said, okay, then let me know. Sometimes when she come and do our hair, she's going, when she's finished, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, because it's fun when she's here. We're talking and laughing. She always has stories to tell. Always. As soon as she came, as soon as she come in the house, she starts. As soon as she come in, she barely say hello. She's like this. Hello, everything is how is everybody doing? Did you know what happened? And then it's how it starts. Hello, is everybody doing okay? Did you know what happened? It's always going like that, and from that moment, ooh. So when she comes, I have to mentally prepare that she's coming. The last time that you came and did my daughter's hair, she forgot something here, and my daughter called her to tell her that she forgot. I don't remember what she forgot. I think her charger or her comb, something like that. And then on the phone, she was talking for an hour. I was, oh no, I already have headache. But she's always have interesting things to tell. Sometimes she's telling us that she's going to people's house and doing hair. They tell her they want this and that, and they tell her what kind of model they want. And then when she go to these people's, oh gosh, I'm stitching wrong way. Did you guys see? Talking too much. She's going to some people's house, and when she came there, she have to take out the old braids first to do the hair. So if she do that, you must pay more, because you have to put out the old braids by yourself, and you paying her for putting a new hairstyle. You're not paying her for take the old braids out, because that's take time too, right? Yes. Or when she's going to do people's hair, she's doing the hair, and then they telling her they don't have the money, if they can pay her the next day or the next week. I told her you must take the money first and then do the hair. I don't know why people are like that. So funny. If you don't have money to do your hair, don't do your hair. Why let somebody do your hair and then tell the person you don't have the money to pay? It's not nice, right? If I was a hairdresser, you can never call me again to do your hair. I'm done right away. Yes. Because you cannot go to the store. I don't know any store that you can go, of grocery store, that you go buy your groceries and pay tomorrow. Here in the Netherlands, we don't have that kind of stores. So yeah. So she's telling us about her frustration with some clients that she's having. Yes. But she's a good hairdresser, and I'm happy that she's coming to your house. Before her, years ago, I had this African girl. She was from Africa, and she also came to the house. Ooh, she was good. Wow. She was really, really good. But then something happened to my phone, and I lost her number. I could not find it. I met her at work. Let me take a little bit more thread to do this little part. Yes, so I can finish it. Yes, so every time when I saw this colleague, every time she had another hairstyle and very beautiful, because African people, they can do hair really, really good. The most of them. So I asked her, who is doing your hair? Which hairdresser do you have? She's telling me I'm my own hairdresser. I told her, oh yeah? I said, do you also do hair for people? She says, yes. Every time I have a lot of clients. And then I asked her, can you come at my house to do my hair? She said, yes, that is the only way that she's doing hair. She's going to people's house. You pay her the cost for travel, and she's doing your hair. No, I missed her so much. She was so good. Okay, but now I have another one. Because I don't like a lot of different people messing with my hair. If I have one hairdresser, I have one hairdresser. Next month I'm not going to another one. No. I don't like a lot of people playing. I say playing. Doing my hair. Yeah, in my country it's a thing to say it like that. That people play in your hair. Okay, I don't see more of this symbol anywhere. Oh, here. So I can park it there. Wait. I could make also this jump, but I think it's too big. Big jump. So I'm going to park it here. You guys are not going to see it because I'm going to be out of the camera, but I'm going to park it real fast. Otherwise, I'm not remember. For what symbol this thread is going to be. So park it here. Okay, let's do this. I've tried to stay in this section here because I want to make a little bit progress on this building. So yes, I also was checking for a tablet. I never worried about to have a tablet actually. I think a few years ago I had a tablet and I didn't even use it that much because I'm more with the laptop. But you guys can guess, right? I'm looking for a tablet to put this pattern keeper up, because I want to do this heaven and earth design, right? My first hat. Yes. So I was looking around for a tablet. What tablet do I want? But now I want an Apple tablet because I have an Apple laptop and I wanted an Apple tablet. But now I'm hearing that you cannot put pattern keeper on Apple. I'm scared. Because maybe I'm buying this Android tablet and then the next month they come with a pattern keeper for Apple. Can that go that fast? Then I buy another tablet, give the Android to my son, because I really don't need 2 tablets. I only need 1 is enough. So yeah, so I do have to buy an Android because otherwise I cannot use that app, right? This pattern keeper app. I also ordered the fabric. I was scared to order the fabric. But I found it so difficult to, oh, now I'm skipping it. I found it so difficult to find this fabric with the grid lines already. Okay, now I learned how to do the grid lines, right? But I think it's more easy when it already comes with the grid lines. Because I don't want to do it by myself. So I think the fabric that I order now don't have grid lines. I type in with grid lines, but I don't know. Moet je niet slapen? It's my son. He came downstairs. I asked him, don't you have to go to sleep? He tells me no. Yes, because it's school vacation, right? He's happy that there is vacation because this boy really don't like school. He never did like school. So yeah, so I ordered this fabric. To see, I ordered a 25 count fabric because the descriptions say to do it on a 25 count. But I want to see how is a 25 count in real life. You guys understand what I mean, what I'm saying? Because if you see it on a video, somebody's doing a video and you see that 25 count, when I see it, I think, oh, okay, the holes are small, but not that small, I can do that. But you must remember that the camera is really zoomed in. So if I don't like the 25 count, I can put it away for maybe one day that I'm ready to do the 25 count. So then I must go and look for another count. So, and I don't know which count I have to choose from them. That is going to be a puzzle. So yes, I was doing that, so I'm excited about that one. But I'm taking my time, I'm not in a hurry. But I'm excited to start my first heaven and earth design. This is too short. I think it's too short to do another stitch, so I'm not going to struggle. Let me pin it here under this one. I hope you guys still can see what I'm doing. And take another thread. Let me cut this one. Okay, I thread my needle. But I think in my head I'm like, no, just stitch on that 25 count, even if you're not going to like it. Or not that I'm not going to like it, but that the holes are too small, because it's going to take a few years. But on the other side, I'm thinking if it takes a few years, then I'll also get used to it. If I stitch for a week on the 25 count, it must getting easier, right? So if I practice, I will see how it goes. Maybe I'm seeing this 25 count and I'm thinking, oh no, I'm not going to do that. Yes. So I need to find out what is the other option. What is the synonym for the 25 counts? I don't even know if I say it like that. So when I got the fabric, I will show you. I will show the fabric. If I order it right, it is an even weave. Then you guys must saw me looking at videos how to stitch on even weave. It was interesting. And I think stitching, how I see it, stitching like 2/1 on even weave is easier than stitching like 1/2, or I don't even know if that's a thing, but or 2/2. Yes. And I always hear people talking about 2/2. How 2/2? How do you stitch over 2 crosses? I don't know. Now I know. So yes, bit by bit, I'm learning. Yes. Just like this back stitching. Thank you for the tip, Miu, if you're watching. Because with the back stitch, you have straight lines, you have like dots, a line of dots. I was thinking, what is that? Do you have to make dots? What is the thing about that one? It's just that she explained it. I know what she told me. So you can keep them apart. I was, oh, okay. So thank you for the tip, Miu. I still didn't try this back stitch. Took a jump from there to there. I have this cute little pattern that designed that I'm sorry, stitching on, and it have back stitch, but I still didn't finish stitching that one because I took that one also to work, and at work it was a little bit busy, so I could not stitch because yes, cannot always be happy hour at work. for me. Let me see. Let me go back. Almost forgot to do this one. But yeah, I think the back stitching is beautiful to see. I like to see it, but I don't know if I'm going to like it to do it. Because I'm going to have in my head now that the design is finished, so I'm done. But then I have to go to do all this back stitch. So yes, but I'm going to try it, because if you don't try, you will not know, right? In this matter, let me say it like so, because I don't think that everything in life you have to try to know. But in the cross stitch hobby, if you don't try it, you don't know. I hope my thread is short. Oh. I hope that I can do this last stitch then, so I don't have to take another thread. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Do the spin stitch. Okay, very cute. Let me do a little bit on this part. The last one, it's not so much. Let me thread the needle. I hope you guys can see it still. Yes, you can see it. Very nice. very nice to stitch, very fun to stitch on this Chaos brand. If you never stitch on a Chaos brand, you must try it. Believe me, you must try it. You're going to be happy. Doing the pin stitch here. So beautiful. So I made a little bit of progress talking to the Sparkles here. Yes. So I'm going to do this section over here. Not now, maybe tomorrow, because now it's time to go to bed. It was a really long day for me. And if you was here all the time, I want to thank you for watching. Yes, take care of yourself and each other. Don't forget to spoil yourself. Yes. So I see you guys in another video. Yes. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
This is the outro.
To the Love Drunk for Diamond show.
Yay!
Yay!